mountain. This is Terry. I hope y'all having a good week and enjoying the season. Over here up in the mountains in Georgia, it's so pretty. The leaves are beautiful this time of the year, and I'm trying to spend much of my time outside. So today I am going to make 2 recipes with the pumpkin. This is just a small pumpkin that I bought from the store. One day I will grow one of these, but for now I have to buy one. So I got me a small pumpkin that you use for pies, and I am going to make a roasted pumpkin salad and pumpkin maple cookies with a little bit of bacon on top. So let's get started. Before we get started, I want to show you what I purchased. It's called a professional centrifuge knife. It's made of German HC stainless steel that resists rust, corrosion, and discoloration. It can be used for your daily kitchen tasks of chopping, slicing, dicing, and mincing of all kinds of meats and vegetables, fruits, and bread. It is suitable for both home and restaurant kitchens. What I like this the best is that it is very edge, has a hollow edge design. That helps prevent wrist tension, and it comes in many colors. So if you're interested, I will provide the Amazon link below. So as you see here, I cut the pumpkin in half and took the seeds out and took what I can out of the pumpkin inside and put it on a pan and mixed it with olive oil, salt, and pepper. So this pumpkin didn't really have much of a pumpkin flesh inside, but I did get as much as I could out of it, the pumpkin. So as you see here, I'm just stirring it up real good, and with the olive oil, salt, and pepper, I'm going to put it in the oven at 425 degrees, and I'm going to cook it for 10 minutes on one side and then flip it over and cook it for 10 minutes on the other side. In this salad recipe, it calls for bacon. So I put almost a pound of bacon, and I'm using very dark green lettuce. It does not matter which type of lettuce you want to use. I prefer the dark green. The recipe also calls for boiled eggs, raisins, cranberries, walnuts, and cheese. And I'll provide all the ingredients in the description box below. If you don't like the taste of pumpkin, you can also use sweet potato. I bet that sweet potato would be real good in this salad. As you see here, I took it out within 10 minutes and flipped it over, and you can tell it's already starting to brown a little bit. Recipe also called for garlic, which will be going into the dressing. I tell you what, this knife is really good. I barely touched that lettuce, and it just cut real good. Okay, here I'm making the dressing. I am using olive oil, which is a half a cup, and I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 teaspoon of mustard, and the garlic that I cut up, and it's 1 clove garlic, and a little bit of salt to taste. Okay, so I just poured the dressing into a container and went ahead and put my lettuce on the plate and waited for my pumpkin to cool before I put it on top of the lettuce. So right here, I'll just fix it up real pretty. Okay, now it is time to taste the salad. First, I'm going to show you how beautiful this is. Don't that look pretty? This will be perfect for the holidays or having company over. That is just so pretty. And the pumpkin, all that. I tasted the pumpkin and it's so good. So what I have in the salad is just makes it so pretty. Okay, let me taste it. Put a little bit on my plate. I'm anxious to try this dressing. Here we go. This tastes like something at a 5-star restaurant. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Oh my, it's so fresh tasting. Oh, that dressing is so good. Oh, this will be perfect, y'all. Y'all gonna have to try this. Oh, this is very good. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and start on the cookies. Right here, I am putting 1 cup of butter, which is 2 sticks of butter in a pan, and I am going to melt it on top of the stove. And if y'all ever heard of brown butter, I was wondering what brown butter means. And brown butter is basically just butter melted on top of the stove, but it's cooked a little bit, make it a brown color, almost like a caramel color. Not that quite of a dark brown, but a light brown. So that is what browning butter is. Okay, so after I did that, the recipe calls for 3 egg yolks. And I was also wondering why the egg yolks and not just eggs? Well, the egg yolks makes it chewy. So that's what I'm doing here. So I separated the egg yolks from the egg whites. And I mixed in the flour, baking powder, and the soda and the salt in one pan, and I just sipped it real good to the side. And then on the other, I mixed the brown sugar and the white sugar in another bowl. And like I said before, I will put all the measurements in the description box below. Okay, so in this bowl here, I have my sugars, and I'm putting my butter in top of the sugar, and I'm going to sift that for a little bit. And then I just put my egg yolks in there. I'm going to sift a little bit more. And then I'll add my pumpkin puree. And it did not show, but I also add the flour mixture in there too. And I broke it down in 3 parts, so I was adding a third part of flour, and then I will sift it, and then I will add the next part and sift some more, and I will do that to the third part. Okay, so right here I put the cookies on a pan. And before I put it in the oven, I put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes for it to get kind of chill. Okay, so now I am going to make the icing. And in that bowl there is the cream cheese and the brown sugar. And right there I'm using maple syrup, and oh my gosh, I didn't think it could make such a good icing. That maple syrup just stepped it up right there. And then I add my vanilla flavoring. And then I add my powdered sugar. And I did this the same way as I did the flour. I did it in 3 parts. And this icing was so good. Okay, now the fun begins, putting the icing on the cookie. Now I'm sure y'all probably can make prettier cookies than me, but it will do. And the secret ingredient for the cookies is the bacon. The saltness of the bacon and the sweetness of the icing and the cookies, oh, it was just out of this world. Very delicious. Okay, I'm done with the pumpkin bacon cookies. So I'm going ahead and try them. This is very good. the maple syrup and the brown sugar and the cream cheese along with the bacon. It's very good. You must have to try this. Good. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and give me a thumbs up, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it. God bless you, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.